we just finished the first month of the Hell Hades free-to-play competition, and our account's in trouble. Also, we're going to be doing major changes on how we're going to be running the account this month. What's up, guys? This is your boy Rusian with another Raid Shadow Legends video. So as I was telling you guys, we are in a bit of a pickle, because if you look down here, our points are not stacking up. We dropped to 14th place. Now, it looks like it's a huge gap, 1700 points, but to be honest with you guys, if I can actually get a decent clan boss team, Hydra team, those points are gonna just move in like a day. So, but to do that, I need some core champions. And what do I mean by core champion? I mean the Helicasts, the Geomancers, you know, champions like this, Godseeker, Demeter. Now, usually on my other free-to-play series, I wouldn't be so concerned about that, but this is a competition. And the reason is, if you hit the clan boss on Nightmare, for example, by 40 million points, you multiply 40 times 7, and that's how many points you're gonna get. And it's a lot of points, okay? So this is an issue I need to be able to fix so I can actually climb up the board. Now, I do have a few shards with me today. And by the way, if you're a new player or planning to start a brand new account right now, if you guys use the link below, you will not have struggled as much as I am right now, because if you use the link below, you get Karato as your starter legendary champion. You get Uugo at level 25, Rector at level 40, Tagoar at level 45, and Mausoleum Mage at level 50. Pretty much, if those guys can't keep you alive, nobody else can. And we're gonna be opening then. But first, let me explain. I have had some, I would say, luck with some of my shard pulls. I did pull Kyoku, I did pull Ganzen. They're great champions. Now, Genzi right now, he's helped me with the Fire Knights because he's pretty fast and he has a 3-time hit on the A1. That helps a lot. I also pulled Whisper, which is a great champion, but a lot of those champions don't work well together to be able to get me really high damage. So we're gonna be pulling shards today, and hopefully that can fix the account. All right, so let's jump to the shards, and then I'm gonna cover a little bit more where I am in the competition, besides for just the points. All right, so my plan right now, and that's what I was trying to tell you guys, is that I'm gonna pull the Void Shard first. If I get a game-changing champion, I'll probably stop pulling. I may pull the Ancient Shard, but I'll try to hold the Sacred Shard. And if I do pull pretty good champions that I have a lot of use for, what I'm probably gonna be doing is holding all my shards if I can. Because if we get like a 2x event, if we get a double legendary, something like this, it's probably gonna help us a lot. So let's get to it. All right, so let's see. Cold Heart would be great. A lot of champions would really help. Let's see if we get something good. And it's Harvester. Now, I'm not saying she's horrible. She does have Weaken on A1. She does have 30% chance of placing block buffs and 90% of chance of increase the cooldown of one of the target's skills by 2 turns on random. But it's not bad, but I have champions that already do that. That's what I was saying. I don't need champions like that. So let's pull the Ancient Shard. Maybe I get some gold. Let's see. Nope. And I got Quester. Attacks one enemy, inflicts 30% extra critical damage if this champion has less than 50%. Attacks one enemy, plays 15% increased command critical damage buff in all allies. 2 turns if this attack's critical. And Depletion. Attacks one enemy, has 75% chance of removing 2 random buffs from target. Also, don't care about it. Not something that's gonna help me. Now, don't take me wrong, probably gonna be on Faction Wars. Now I guess we have to pull the Sacred Shard. I really am not sure if I care about the Legendary, but I definitely would love to get someone like Geo right now. So that's it, let's go. Oh, there we go. All right, give me something. And it's Captain Tamila. All right, let's take a look on her really quick. Let's say what Hell Hades say. I don't have experience on her. All right, so it's showing as 2.5 stars, but some of her mechanics are interesting. Like A1 attacks one enemy, has 50% chance of placing a 15% continuous heal buff on this champion for 1 turn if the hit's critical. What can really help some areas of the game. Heals this champion by 15% of their max HP Place a 60% increased defense buff in all allies for 2 turns. Also not too bad. 3-turn cooldown, not bad at all. Places 50% ally protection buff in all allies except this champion for 2 turns on a 4-turn cooldown. So I actually wonder why she's considered only 2.5. I may actually invest on her. I really have to think. I do have ally protection in other champions, but it's just been hard. The most because we don't have the books right now. Like, I'll be very clear. There's no books at all. Besides, I have no books. I can't book my champions because a lot of the awards that would be epic books and everything got changed for the new Forge materials. What, don't take me wrong, is great, but it's affecting me to be able to get some of my champions up, okay? So let's see, let's actually come in here and let's get those 3 soul stones. Let's see if we get lucky. let me check my wish list. So yeah, those 3 are the ones I actually pretty much have to have. This is not bad. I'm actually change her and put Morag. There you go. Those, I actually gonna make a change of spirit host. I don't want to have to regret that, but I want this guy because his mechanics are really good. I'm actually gonna try to build him. So let's see if we get any luck today. Something. It's my birthday, come on, give me something. Nope, goon, really don't need that. A lot of those souls, they have been ruthless to me. Okay, 1 star they need, that's fine, better than none. And the last one, Theurgis, and I think I do have the soul already. All right, soul collection, yes, look at this. I swear, every single account I pull a 5 or 6 star soul for her. Now, that's fine. I'll just say I'll get 26. I have none. So probably never gonna get to the point I'm gonna be using this. So I do have options like Apothecary. If I pull him, probably gonna use those stars. Everything else, I'm really not sure. So let's go in here. Let's awaken him. He's already level 30. Let's just go. Let's ascend this guy. So let me show you guys why I actually want him built, because his A1 attacks one enemy, 30% chance of placing a provoke debuff for 1 turn. A2 attacks all enemies, place 25% strength buff in all allies for 2 turns, and that's in a 3-turn cooldown. If booked, what is very easy to book him because he's a rare champion, okay? I have the books for that. So, and in here, Pig-Headed, place a shield buff on this champion for 2 turns equal to 10% of this champion's max HP when hit by an enemy under a provoke debuff. So I do have other provokers as well, so that's not too bad. You know, he puts provoke, he gets a shield on. It may not work some bosses, but Magma Dragon, that works for him, so that's not really bad. And he's not book heavy as a lot of those other champions, so I'm gonna get this guy booked right now. Upgrade skills, I have 24 books, boom, 15 left, there you go. Gonna start building him. One of the reasons why I did this is so I don't forget and use him as food. Because sometimes you get desperate and you think like the food will not come and you end up using the wrong champions for that. So let's come in here, awaken. Yes, it's 1 star, but I'll take it. Who knows? It may show up in the market and I'm able to get him to 2, 3 stars. All right, so let's take a look in some of the other areas. When we get, so dungeons, for example, right? I just got stage 6, what gave me some of the extra coins for me to be able to get some of my souls. I've been clearing for the most part all those dungeons to level 20. I believe Spirit Keep I may be at 17 right now. Event dungeon, not going too crazy. I need more speed and I need to hit harder. So a lot of it gonna have to do with something I'm gonna have to start running a lot, and it's Spider's Den. Now, stage 14 is not a bad stage to be running. Stage 15, because of Affinity, I'm having a lot of issues, so I probably not going to be able to pass in that until I work in some of my other champions. Also, not an issue, it will work. Like Kyoko, for example, if I could book her, if I could get her a lot more accuracy, she probably could help take care of the spiders and help me move up, and the most because her Affinity. Now, Ice Golem, I can go all the way to stage 20. Yeah, it's a very long fight, as you guys see. 10 minutes, 55 seconds. Now, stage 21, you know when it moves when it moves the requirement for energy, the mechanics change a lot, speed, all those things change for the bosses, so it becomes very hard for me to move up. I just need to build my champion. One of the things is I don't have the right gear either, so this month I'm gonna be running Spider, trying to get some crit damage in some of my champions, get some accuracy banners, and get a lot of Dragon Slayer runs. I can actually get to stage 20, which is great. It's probably the best place for me to be farming right now. So get stage 20, do a lot of runs in there, try to get my gear up so I am not getting stuck some areas of the game. Fire Knight, I am all the way to stage 15. A bit stuck in here, and some of it has to do with speed, but also a problem that should be able to solve soon. Sand Devil, not doing as bad. I probably could move up, but I really don't feel like there's a need for me right now. I better invest on my champions, get them faster, get them stronger, and then start focusing on stuff like Sand Devil's Necropolis, Phantom Shogun, that I didn't do that bad either. So that's gonna be my focus later on, probably by the end of this month, okay? So main focus right now, run a lot of Spider and a lot of Dragon so I can get the right gear. I also run a good amount of Fire Knight, try to get my champions boosted on gear and create more level 60 champions. So I'm not doing too bad on that. I have Alice, I have Tagoar, I have Uugo, I have Kael, I have Dawncaller, I have Sigmund, all to level 60. And then probably my next one gonna be in between Morag and Kyoko. So we'll see. Also, just finished the month, so I got High Katan. Now, that's another option for me to move up to level 60 because of her control, right? So on A1, attacks one enemy, has 25% chance of placing 30% decreased speed. That's great because that could actually change my Fire Knight team a bit. Fuse turn meter of all allies by 15% and place 15% increased speed buff in all allies for 2 turns. Also gonna help me a lot. And attacks all enemies has 50% chance of increase the turn meter by 15%. So this will help a lot in the most arena, because arena has been a drag. I am stuck right now on gold 1. Now this bar moves up and down all day. If I sleep for 5 minutes, I cannot get it will go down. So that's a major issue right now. I will take every cheeky fight I can. I really don't care. Not proud, but hey, gotta do what I gotta do. I cannot take like teams like this. It's just too much for me. I need speed. If I had High Katan, at least level 50, I probably could take them. Even that they have Baragni here, shouldn't be much of a problem. Now, other teams like this, it's just impossible, okay? Don't have enough speed, and that's why I need gear. So yeah, that's gonna be a big change for this month in the account. I really wished I had pulled something I could use better for Clan Boss, what would trigger me not to open any shards. But as it is, anything that comes my way, I will be opening. That's pretty much how I'm gonna have to run this account for the next month, or until I get something decent, all right? So yeah, guys, that's about it. The grind will never stop, and I appreciate you all for being here. And as always, I'll see you in the game.